the gang.
That's the gang.
That's what we're doing.
Oh boy, welcome back to the channel, everybody. What's up? My name's Colby from the Southern's Finest Mud Crew. What's up? How we doing? Now, today, we're doing a little bit of diagnosis on the four-wheeler because Busco really messed us up. Now, we're gonna go over here to the shop. We're on the way right now, and I'm gonna tell you everything that's wrong with it. We're gonna figure it out ourselves because I have absolutely no clue. And I haven't touched this thing since we left Busco, and my God. You can take a look at the back of it, you can take a look at the front of it, and just, I mean, the Busco mud is right in everything. The snorkel one is completely shot. Now, if we take a step back, you can look even better that it is messed up. We do have the Polaris here as our little backup rig just in case everything is really fucked on this four-wheeler, but we're gonna go through a little bit and show you. But yeah, like I was saying, we're gonna go through a little bit of everything, showing y'all what's wrong with it, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be put together, so we can get this rig ready for riding again. Now, starting off, like I said, this snorkel is completely screwed. I had silicone down here to try and keep it, you know, at least a little bit together. I mean, I drilled a hole down in here on this plastic to try and keep it secure, but until we get our radiator relocate kit, we're not gonna be able to completely keep this thing from, you know, rattling around. Other things, as you can see already, the switches for our rock lights are on a momentary switch, so you can see that they do not stay on all the time. And with our light bar right here that we installed, it is on permanent switch. Yes, sir. But you can see here, I had some non-waterproof switches. This one's all over the place. It's not even really secure. Same thing with this one. I mean, it's a little bit more secure, but what I'm saying is we need to get holes cut right here for both of these switches so that they can be mounted correctly onto the four-wheeler. So already we've got plenty of problems that we need to fix with the old Honda. You may be asking yourself now, like, what exactly else is wrong with it? Boys, we're about to dive deep into this four-wheeler and tell you all the problems that are wrong with it. Now, first things first, we did sink this Honda twice at Busco Beach, which means we have to change the oil. With the oil, I'm gonna go ahead and do an entire full flush on this thing. We have to change the front differential fluids, the rear differential fluids. I think that this thing has a transmission fluid, or has transmission fluid in it, since it is a solid drive shaft and it does shifting on its own, so it is going to have a transmission. And other things, we need to do a front disc brake conversion. Brake calipers for the rear. We need to fix our brakes because obviously, that is not supposed to be a problem you should be having. You need to be able to stop. We do have our rear brakes, which is, like I said, a disc brake. But in all honesty, you really do need front brakes for a four-wheeler because you never know when you're going to have to stop on the fly. And not having front brakes is kind of a scary thing, especially going down trails. But this is the Polaris's first appearance on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is my 2006 Polaris Sportsman 450. We have done a whole lot of work on this Polaris. We have completely rebuilt the front end, new brake rotors, new brake pads. We've rebuilt the carburetor a couple of times, new spark plug. We've got new plastics on it. We have got so much stuff done to this Polaris. Now it may be for sale here in the near future, but like I said, the box is new. The top actually is new. The front bumper is new. The lights are new. The winch is pretty new. Our entire kill switch assembly right here is brand new. The seat's been reupholstered in this gator skin. We've got a 2-inch lift on it. We've got 30s. Actually, they're 29s. They're on Razor stocks on some Bighorns. Other things, it's got a new fuel pump on it. It's got a new carburetor on it. It's got a couple of other things. But this Polaris has been done up right. Now, moving back over to this Honda, boys, we've got so much. We still need to do a jet kit on it. We still need to do an HMF exhaust on it. We need to take the speaker off. We have got to do the radiator relocate. What else? Vent lines have got to be ran. The vent lines do come to about right here on the four-wheeler, but it doesn't really justify it. But if we're going to be doing everything that we want to do with this four-wheeler, we need to run the vent lines for the front diff, the rear diff. We need to run them for the carburetor if they have any. We need to run them for the gas tank. Needless to say, and let me wipe this sweat off my face because this North Carolina heat is kicking my arse. We have got so much work we got to do with this Honda. Now, am I going to be working on it today? Probably not, because it's later in the day and we're running out of light. But all I'm saying right now is we're just trying to diagnose the problem. Now, when we were riding at Busco, I did hear a lot of whining. I guess you could say when I was driving, we heard a good bit of whine in the front and in the back. So I'm thinking that our wheel bearings are going out. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, we're not going to be staying on the pink wheels. We're actually going over to Can-Am stocks for this Honda because we are running adapters to fit these wheels. We are going to be sticking with the Gorilla Silverbacks. These are older ones. We're going to get new ones because these are full of problems. Now, Silverbacks might be a problem for most people, but for us, man, it ain't really a big deal. It's going on a light four-wheeler. It's not going to be rubbing them down. You know, Gorilla Silverbacks have a really hard time with ballooning, I guess you could say. But since the thing is smoking when you turn it on and rev it up, like I said, we have to change this oil. This oil has probably got a little bit of water in it. Since I did say, we had it to water up about here. And that means the vent lines went under, the snorkel went under. We got to take off the air box, take out the air filter, make sure it is dry. We have to do a couple of other things, like I said. But this is just a little update video for everybody. And tomorrow, we're going to be working on it. Now, I beg you to stay tuned and keep watching because there is plenty of content with this four-wheeler for the next week or 3. We love y'all, and we will see you on the next video. Oh boy, where we at?
Hey, we're at a beach, cuz.
We are at the beach. Now listen here, I know we were doing a little bit of a different subject on this YouTube channel right now. We are at the beach, we're having a hell of a time.
At the beach.
We did a day trip all the way out here to the beach. But we are at Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, and we are having a hell of a time. We decided to take a day trip out here. Now it is really fun. We're kind of soaking in the beach. We're trying to soak in everything around here. Soaking the sun, absolutely. Now Caitlin, now this is my sister right here. This is Caitlin. And this is Cheyenne. This is my sister's best friend. Anyhow.
Look at the show in the boat.
Yes, sir.
Wait, you hear me?
Literally. But like I said, yes, sir, we are at Wrightsville Beach and we're having a hell of a time. Now, listen here, if you want to stay tuned in, we are going to be having more content here coming soon because I am going to be filming a little bit more tomorrow. So we're going to be doing another video, but this weekend was kind of like out of the blue. We decided to do like on the whim little trip to the beach. But Ben, what do you think about this?
Hey. Shit. Fire!
Ben!
You can't put me on the spot like that. Fire!
But like I said, we are in Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. We are having, like I said, a hell of a time. We're just kind of chilling out, taking our day trip. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. We found the biggest hat you could possibly find in this store. Look at it. You see it?
Yes, man.
What is it? Sweetwater Surf Shop? Damn straight. That's funny. That's pretty dang cool. That's big. You can see my hand. Yes, sir.